Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got videos today from Darius M.
Dear future husband, where are you? We could try doing these together, but look at this view. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no!
Hell no.
You know where we're going on Saturday morning? To Lowe's to find a man. Where we're going. Fuck it.
So yeah, it's official. I am just destined to be single because I've got to be the most awkward person in the dating world.
At least you know.
Conclusion that I'm probably going to be single for a very.
Listen, the reason why they come to this conclusion, a lot of women are insufferable. They're boring. They don't have a personality. They're not funny.
This is also the victim mentality, right? Like, oh, I'm never going to find a man. I'm just going to be alone and forever. That's part of the victim narrative.
They don't really bring much of value to a man's life. So a lot of guys are just pumping and dumping them. See, this doesn't get talked about. How being with women, a lot of times, it's like watching paint dry on a wall.
It's kind of worse than paint drying on a wall. Paint drying on a wall has a good smell that kind of lures you in because paint has that very, alluring smell to me, at least. Women do not.
They don't have any real cool ideas. They're not paying for nothing. So it's like you got an individual around who is leeching off you. Then they give you sex on occasion. They nag and complain. Like a lot of these women, it's hard to be with them for long periods of time.
That's why it's only a pump and dump. 10 minutes at a time. 2 minutes for some of us.
They've had a lot of different men that wanted to commit to them and be with them. But they didn't want those men. This is why I never feel bad for a woman that's single. They can get on a dating app right now and get 200 matches in 24 hours. You telling me out of 200 matches in 24 hours, you can't find one guy? Come on, man. You're the problem.
Probably going to be single for a very long time. I'm 40 and single, and I don't have any kids, and I've never been engaged. I've never even lived with a man, and I'm happy.
I'm 43, single, no kids.
Are happy people actually online making videos about how happy they are?
Thing about getting older, honestly, real talk, completely, truthfully.
Oh, okay, listen. You see those two bumps right there on her shoulder? I know that's the bone, but that looks kind of weird, don't it?
I see him.
Is the grieving period in the morning of the idea of finding a partner. I thought I'd be married with kids by now. I thought I'd be taking them to soccer practice or ballet class, and that's just not the reality.
I know men probably be so happy when they break up with their girl and they don't have to pay for their food no more because your meal literally be $10 when you by yourself. But when you're in a relationship, that should be $80.
She ain't wrong. She ain't wrong.
It's true. Like, it'd be $80, $90.
Because I think we're okay with like very quick, easy, simple meals that are cheap. Women are not. Women want something a little bit more extravagant almost every time.
Because, man, we live typically minimalistic lifestyles. Women are with us for the most part for money, resources, and you ended up paying 3-4 times the amount when you go out to eat. Give us a pizza, give us something to drink, and we're fine. Women want to go out to these restaurants and buy this and buy.
Again, a bowl of pho, maybe like 12, 13 bucks. Nowadays, it's a little higher, like 15, 16 bucks. Solid meal.
Buy that. And listen, nobody talks about the financial aspects when it comes to dealing with women. It's a lot of times just draining. It really is. This is why it's being single as a man, it's more appealing nowadays. A lot of men paying for box anyway, so they're like, okay, what's the point of even having somebody long term?
So happy when they break up with their girl and they don't have to pay for their food no more because your meal literally be $10 when you by yourself. But when you're in a relationship, that should be $80.
Today is my 30th birthday, and I'm trying not to want to that I am just like the loneliest I've ever felt in my entire life, and I didn't think I'd be going into my 30s this way. And it sucks. I thought I'd be married. I thought I'd have kids. I thought I'd at least be in a relationship.
Yeah, but you chose the bear.
They can get, dude. I'm so sick of these women talking about, oh, I thought I'd be in a relationship. All these women are somewhat decent looking. They're average for the most part, but they're decent looking. They can get a whole bunch of dudes. But in their mind, due to hypergamy, they think they deserve a dude who's 6'4", and you're going to see a clip soon about that too, who makes a ton of money and who only chooses them, who never cheats, who don't got no harem of women, who gonna put them in a big, nice house, who gonna take them on a whole bunch of vacations. This is why these women are single in their 30s and 40s, because they think they deserve a movie star who's a millionaire.
They think they deserve a movie star lifestyle, right? They deserve the best lifestyle that Instagram has portrayed to them. That's what a lot of women seem to think.
And they're so basic, man. It's just laughable.
It is.
At this point.
Again, I talk about it every so often. Like when you take a girl to a nice restaurant, sometimes I just do it just to see how they behave at the nice restaurant. How do they interact with people? How do they interact with the food? How do they interact with the menu? A lot of people really show they do not belong to the higher class or higher echelon of things because they've never been taught a lot of these basic manners that a lot of these people really care about.
And I'm not.
So I deleted the Hinge dating application off my phone and all the other dating applications. I think it's best I just stick to myself and focus on myself and get my 2 degrees in computer hardware and IT.
My man.
And keep saving up my money.
Good.
I believe I have just been stood up by my date. This is so fun.
Rejected.
Women need to be.
Yeah, I don't think men are just like as soon as they get freaking stood up, they're like, oh, why did I get stood up?
More realistic when dating. That's absolutely correct. Girls, you need to realize this.
I'm 40 and single and I'm child free and I've never been married, I've never been engaged, I've never even lived with a guy. Okay, and I get on here and I tell you that I'm happy. And that's
You're not happy, because if you were happy, you just go about your business in life.
Yep.
These chicks that's posting, I'm 30 years old, I'm 40 years old, I'm living happy, I'm having fun, I'm this and that. No, you're lying to yourself. And you trying to have other people give you a pat on the back, comment and say, oh yeah, you go girl, I'm single.
Yeah, and then play victim when it's not the case.
Too, I'm alone. They're miserable. Misery loves company. Remember that, man. Here's the thing, she can get a dude. She can get a dude for every day of the week. Every day of the year. Let's just be real. But she wants, I'm telling you, they be wanting millionaires, man. They want this man to be perfect, but they got a lot of mental issues going on. They have communication issues. They're bratty. They're not submissive. This is why it's pointless.
I mean, the bigger issue is they're so combative. Like anything you say that does not go their way or is supposed to go that, how they want it to be done or said or whatever the hell it is, it's a problem.
Let's deal with a lot of these chicks. Now here's what they won't tell you. She said she's been single for a long time, but she been getting pumped and dumped. She been getting smashed.
Of course.
Trust me, she been hooking up with dudes. Women are never just going without sex for years.
and I've never been married, I've never been engaged, I've never even
They used to. Not in the modern era, no.
lived with a guy. Okay, and I get on here and I tell you that I'm happy. And that's on you to believe or not believe. But as further validation, I have a lot of girlfriends that are 38, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44 that are still single and also living badass lives.
What's up?
Then why are you guys complaining? And why'd you even mention them? Who cares? Let them live their badass lives.
What's a badass life? How are you living?
I don't know what a badass life is.
Stop
Tell
trying
you
to fool people, man.
I don't think I've ever used that term to describe a lifestyle or a life.
Listen, guys, invest in cat food and box wine. These women are not happy. They're miserable. They're frustrated because men aren't taking.
I also invest in like IVF type companies. I think those are probably gonna blow up too. Just an suggestion to look into.
They're crap anymore. Men are walking away. I got 30, all these girlfriends, right? And y'all gonna stay single. Y'all might as well get some cats or live together like the Golden Girls.
They're still single and also living badass lives. Some of my most accomplished, wonderful, smart, talented, fun women are in this phase. So I know it might feel like you're the only one, but it's on you to see.
Question real quick. Guys, you can comment. What are women talented at?
Nagging, complaining, making situations worse. Those are the three I can think of off the top of my head.
Not makeup. Don't take away makeup and doing hair. What are they talented at? Like they act like these women are. This is what's crazy. These women act like they're so awesome. They're talented. They're smart. They have their lives together.
They're just regular, degular women that living their life and being normal adults, but they're so awesome.
They're emotionally stable. No, they're not. These women are not good when it comes to relationships. They hype their friends up and hype themselves up and woo, yeah, we so awesome. No, y'all got issues, man. Just like some men got issues, y'all women got issues, but they don't want to admit it.
Seek out other like-minded women or people that are in the same stage as life, same stage of life as you. Oh, and it'll just like bring great joy.
She literally said it. It brings great joy to know that other people are in the same position in life as you.
Don't understand. I'm quite literally having the worst day.
She doesn't understand. She doesn't understand. Like this right here, this chest right here, this like she can't understand.
I don't think I know what could fix it. Maybe if anyone wants to volunteer, maybe I could swirl my tongue around the tip. That might make me feel like a little better.
I like this one.
I'm 31 and I've been single for 8 years. I really don't want that to be my tagline, but that seems.
She's been getting pumped and dumped for 8 years. She's been getting smashed for 8 years. But the dude's not committed to her. That's what they're not telling you. Dudes are like, okay, I don't see this working out. They've been in so many different failed situationships, hoping that a guy commit, but it don't happen.
Seems to be the most relatable thing. And you know what? That's my story. That's my truth.
It's a really funny way of changing perspective on life. So for context, I'm 42, I'm single, I have no kids, and I'm loving it.
Why the fuck you lying?
And I have a lot of girlfriends who are amazing, who are in the same boat as I am. We love our peace. We love our time of solitude.
Again, they just turned into men. Women don't even know what peace is, but all of a sudden now women in their 40s are like, I'm loving my peace.
The fact that we can do whatever we want to do, whenever we want to do it. And
listen, if it's so awesome, why post about it? Because it's truly not. Like it really is not. They're trying to get validation from other people to say, yeah, good job, I'm single too. But when they go to sleep alone at night, when they walk around and they see other couples, they're frustrated, they're jealous, they're angry because they're not partnered, because they don't have a man.
And nobody's going to rob our joy. And so a lot of times we talk about just what would that look like, you know, as we age without kids, as we age without a partner. And we think about like, oh, let's be like the Golden Girls. We'll buy a house. We'll all move in together. We can have charcuterie boards for dinner and we can craft every night of the week and we'll go on trips together, which we already do. But there's actually a lot to be grateful for. The fact that we are single, no partners. Yes.
It's weird to be grateful to have no partner and to be single. Like, I don't think men are actually grateful for that. We're okay with it. We're not grateful for it. Like
we have grieved that. Yes, we've grieved that.
Grieved? They talk about I don't know what she said. Listen, get a house and sewing and knitting. I don't know. Like they've grieved it. They're miserable, man. And they're still grieving because their high value man does not want them. They want a younger model. It's over. I mean,
high value men qualify for younger models. That's the thing that these women don't realize. You know, men of your own age don't want to date you because you're miserable and they qualify for better.
You're done. You're just missing cats now.
The fact that we are single, no partners. Yes, we have grieved that. Yes, we've grieved those things. And
oh, so I thought you chose this. Why are you grieving it if you chose it?
In case all the men are wondering where the single women are at, we are at home baking sweet goods. So it's a Saturday night and I had nothing better to do, so I decided, let me go ahead and try to make this new recipe that I've been dying to make. And also dawned on me that I'm kind of expecting my future husband to come knocking on my door.
What? Wait, what? While you're baking all of a sudden?
And I'm hoping he likes baked goods, because I love making baked goods from scratch, healthy and delicious. I love it. But yeah, this is where the single women are at. We're at home baking on a Saturday night.
No. Don't buy this stuff, guys. I see dudes in the comment section of this video. Yeah, I need you. Yeah, let's get married. Like, dudes are just really.
That's the proof.
Really gullible. You can sell dudes a Fiji water for $50. They'll buy it if you have an attractive chick holding it. That's how silly a lot of men are.
I mean, this is why a lot of car models are just hot Asian chicks and hot chicks, right? Because men love cars, but we also love cars with hot chicks on them.
She's had her fun. She's hooked up with dudes. This is like a thirst trap post. These posts are like men with money or with a nice car to try to get women to come. This is just same thing for men. She's posting about how she can cook, how she can clean, and how she likes to bake. And I want a cupcake. Give me a cupcake. Listen, she ran through two. Don't buy into this mess. And his thing, she had a lot of dudes too that want to be with her. Y'all gotta realize that women get tons of they get dudes coming up to them all the time on dating apps. Why are they single? That's the question.
You're pretty, you're pretty, you're pretty, you're pretty, you're pretty. Hard eyes, hard eyes, hard eyes, hard eyes, hard eyes, hard eyes. Me to death for the past 6 years, nigga.
She looks like a terrible person to be around.
She does.
I mean, look at her.
She looks like miserable.
Tattooed by the.
She looks like miserable incarnated
on her chest. I mean, oh my God. A lot of these women, they might be decent. They are decent looking. I'm not saying they're all below average. They're decent looking, but they're just insufferable. It's hard to be around them for long periods of time. Y'all, some of y'all men know that. You deal with a woman, you like, man, it's hard. She's gonna ask me for something. She's gonna complain. She's gonna nag. So you can. It's like you got to catch and release. I'll hook up, have a good time. I got to go about my business.
Yeah,
that's why
as soon as they start flailing, just throw them back in the water.
These women are single. Situationship after situationship after situationship they are in their entire lives, and they cannot get a man. Guys, if a woman can't get commitment, she is the problem. Period. She really is.
Send the money or get blocked.
Like, to keep a man, I think, is so much easier than trying to for a man to acquire a woman.
Men date for a tight, and women date for a loose wallet.
The caption says, going on a first date tonight, but I missed my 6'4" situationship. Stop taking women on dates.
Really?
Just stop. She misses her dude at 6'4" who was blowing her back out, laying pipe, and the dude that she gonna go up.
Bro was Super Mario.
Oh wow, how much you want to bet? He like probably 5'9", 5'10". The dude who wants to be with her, who will love her, who wants to be in a relationship, but she's obsessed and still thinking about that tall 6'4" dude, the situationship that didn't want to commit to her and be with her. This is what a lot of men are going through. These women are settling for you in their mind because the guy that they really wanted, the 6'4" situationship, as you can see, he didn't commit. He didn't take her on no dates.
Still was able to pump.
He didn't have to. And she's still obsessed over him while she's about to go out to get her free meal of drinks.
Yep. Again, the internet's awesome. Women have came on the internet and just straight up told on themselves constantly. Thank you for letting us men know your true nature.
I was talking to this guy last summer and I had suspicions that he was talking to other girls, as in he was, because I could see them calling him and texting him. I would ask him about—
That happens often. It's why you gotta, silence all the other girls when you're with that girl, so those messages and stuff don't come up while you're with her.
about it, and he'd be like, no, she's just a friend. One time, he goes, oh, that girl? No, she actually is just a friend. I'm like, actually? They're always exposing themselves. And why do they do that? Like, do you think I have the memory of a gold?
This was crazy.
Because they know you're gonna accept it. That's why. They're super chads. So they know, they don't care. They're gonna say whatever they're gonna say, and you're just gonna go along with it because you like him.
You thinking about a dude from last summer. Like that, like that's crazy. This is why, guys, you can't trust women. They're always gonna be stuck on a dude. They're always gonna be thinking about a dude. And how much you want to bet she's if that dude came back and said, "Hey, what's up? Let's hang out." She'll drop whatever she's doing to hang out with that dude because he has options, because he's attractive. When you're attractive, guys, women like this, they can see a text come across your thing from a chick or a phone call. They might ask, "Who is that?" But they not gonna get upset. They're not gonna leave you, I should say.
They might get upset, but they're still not gonna do anything about it either, right? Because they know you're probably the best they can get. So now they just know there's competition and they're gonna probably work a little bit harder. I have noticed this, right? What does Patrice always say? I kept the boat, so you know I can still fish.
They're like, okay, well, at least I got a piece of them. They don't care if you got options and you're dealing with other women.
Always exposing themselves. And why do they do that? Like, do you think I have the memory of a goldfish? Because it's actually really good and you're screwed now.
Whoever said that girls expire when they're 30 is a liar.
It's okay if you think we're lying. You just are gonna get the consequences of being alone and 30 on your own. Like, this is the thing, where men aren't there complaining about this. We're just pointing it out, and women are complaining about it. Because you're coming on the internet saying where are all the good men at. We already told you. They're looking for younger women. You just aged out. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.